Swear to God by Tyler Childers is going to be played in standard tuning and then out of E major formation. The intro, which is basically just a chord, is going to begin on an E chord. So I've got my second finger on the 5-string 2 fret, my ring finger on the 4-string 2 fret, my first finger on the 3-string 1 fret, open 6-string, open 2 and 1 strings. And it begins really with your second finger up off of the 5th string. And then you're going to hammer down into the 5th string 2nd fret with your second finger. And it kind of begins with a up, down, up, and then on the next down, you're hammering down with your second finger. So like, up, down, hammer, up, down, hammer. Like that, but much quicker. And then you just keep that feel going. Up, down, hammer. Up, down, hammer. So that's the E chord. It moves to an A chord, which is doing the exact same strumming feel, but now we're moving with our first finger to bar the 2nd fret of strings 4, 3, and 2, emphasizing the open 5 string, and doing the same hammer, except for we'll just be lifting our first finger and hammering down into A position. Just like in the E, then back to the E. Then we're going to go to a B7. So the B7 will be your second finger moving to the 5-string 2 fret, your first finger moving to the 4-string 1 fret, your ring finger moving to the 3-string 2 fret. And in here, your first finger will do the hammering like your second finger was doing in the E chord, but now your first finger will lift up off of the 4th string and hammer on to the 4-string 1 fret. With that same and then moving back into the E, he hits the 6-string 2 fret with your second finger. And then goes right back into the E. So that's a real quick hit with your second finger on the 6-string 2nd fret. But to hear that come very slowly, it's like on the last count of the measure for this B. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit 1. And then back into that to E chord, where it repeats. Actually, let me back up. I missed something. So in the very first E chord, before it moves to the A, we hit an E7, where, so I'm backing all the way back up to the first chord. I forgot about this altogether. So the way that you're going to hit that E7 before going to the first A chord. So we're doing that hammer-on thing with our second finger to the 5-string 2 fret. We will hammer down and then lift our we'll lift our ring finger off the 4-string 2 fret to expose that open 4th string, that D note, and include that D note into the E chord. That turns it into an E7, and we're doing that before moving to the A chord. So it's like E, 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 E7, then A, back to the E, then the B7, hit, E, and that hit was the move to the 6-string 2 fret that I said. Alright, the next part, which kind of sounds difficult maybe, but it's not. For the strumming, we're just down, up, 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 and I'm kind of palm muting while I'm doing that by laying the palm of my right hand, my picking hand, directly over the saddle of the guitar, this white part. And I'm just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And this is inside of now an A chord. So my first finger is fretting strings 4, 3, and 2 on the 2nd fret, and I'm hitting the open 5 string behind it. So just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on that, and then we're going I'm just moving it completely with my pinky finger. I'm going with my pinky finger to the 4-string 4th fret, then 4-string 5th fret, and then 4-string 4th fret again, but doing that and then lifting up pinky to hit just the standard A chord, but doing that inside of the down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Very slowly. And then at tempo it'd be and then back into the then it goes back into the E chord, and then the B7, back into the E chord. At one point after this B7, he gets back into the E chord like that. The way that you would do that little rundown would be out of the B7, you'd hit the 5-string 2 fret where your 2nd finger is, and then you'd open up the 5-string to emphasize the open A note, and then go with either your ring or your pinky to the 6-string 4 fret, and then move with your 1st finger to the 6-string 2 fret, and then open 6th string, so that you've got again. I think it goes back to that part. But those are the chords. Listen along with the song to make sure that you're getting the chord changes right, but those are the only 3 chords that you need to know for the whole song, and the little nuances that happen with them. The E to the E7, I guess there's 4 chords. E to the E7, A, back to the E, B7, back to the E. So those are the chords and the movements to how to play I Swear to God by Tyler Childers. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.